What's happening, everybody? Nick Martinez, Keto Dad here, and today for lunch I am making a pizza chaffle. It's kind of my go-to when I don't have extra stuff in the fridge or like anything special for lunch. These are ingredients that I always seem to have on hand, so I can make this on demand at any time. And you know what? It's a pizza chaffle. It's delicious. What more could you ask for? And this actually follows kind of your traditional chaffle recipe, which is really fun. Which chaffle is like cheese and egg waffle. The only unique thing about this is I enjoy making this one on the griddle. You can make it using the waffle maker, but I use the 4-inch griddle, which is this thing here, which basically just makes a pancake style. So that's what we're gonna do. So far, we're right here. This is a simple recipe. It's super easy. I'm gonna make sure that you have the link. It will be in the comments. I'm clicking the show button. You should be able to see it. If you just scroll like this, you should see it. So I'm gonna take about one egg. I'm gonna take about a 1/4 cup. I'm gonna hold out a little bit of the cheese for the top and the bottom. And then I'm gonna throw a little bit of Italian seasoning in there. And all right, so we got 1 egg, we got mozzarella cheese grated, and then we have our Italian seasoning. You can use pizza seasoning, you can use basil and oregano. All really, really good. So I might throw a little bit more cheese in there. It seems a little light on the cheese. So what I love about this is it's super simple, super easy. It's also delicious. Can't go wrong with anything pizza style. And here we go. So we have our waffle maker here. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit of the cheese down to start with. And this helps it taste less eggy and taste a little bit more just delicious. There we go. The cheese kind of crisps up a little bit. So you're gonna do, this will make 2. So I'm gonna do half of it to start with, and then we'll do the other half on the next. So as you're hopping on, type where you're watching from in the comments. Tell me what you were having to break your fast today. I would love to know. So this is the crust. All right. So there you go. Close this sucker up. Now, for the toppings, I have some Rayo's pizza sauce, and I've got pepperonis, and I've got some Colby Jack cheese that's been shredded up. And I need a spoon for my Rayo's, and then I'm gonna put some pepperonis. Now you could top this with green peppers and tomato. You can use whatever pizza toppings you like. These are just the ones that I have on hand. So if you just hopped on, type where you're watching from in the comments. We're making a pizza chaffle for lunch today. It is super simple. We have 1 egg, we have mozzarella cheese, we have a little bit of pizza seasoning, i.e. Italian seasoning. And then we're letting that cook up here in my mini dash griddle. Once it gets a little bit further, I'm gonna flip it, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw the toppings on. And the neat thing when you do the griddle versus when you do the waffle. So if you do the waffle, you take it out, and then you put your toppings on, and you put it in the toaster oven or the microwave and melt the cheese. This, with the griddle, because it's a flat thing, you can just put it on the top, and it just works out perfectly. So if you can hear me, I don't think Facebook's showing me any comments. Say hey, tell me how you're breaking your fast. It's kind of a misty, not cold, but it's like 47 degrees, misty and cool day here. We had a beautiful sunny day that was like 50 yesterday. It was gorgeous, tons of fun. We had a lot of yard work to get done, which was great. We had space to do that. And today is more of an inside day, which is great. We got the football game on in the background. Denver's losing to Baltimore, it looks like. I grew up in Colorado, so I'm a Denver Broncos fan. Back in the Elway days, John Elway. Who are you rooting for? Do you have a football team that you guys root for? Obviously, we're in Minnesota. We've been here since 06, so what's that, 10, almost 20 years. So we're definitely Vikings fans. But whenever I see the Broncos, I'm always cheering for the Broncos too. All right, what I'm going to do here, check this out. I really think Facebook is showing me no comments. I don't see anybody saying anything to me. If you can hear me, type I can hear you. If you're out there, say hello. If you can, give me a shout out. Tell me where you're watching from. If you got a favorite football team, let me know. I'm down to the last couple spoonfuls. Usually we end up throwing out the latter half of pizza sauce because you just don't use that much. We make pizza, but not all that often. And this time I'm actually going to use it up. All right, put this on here. A little bit more. There we go. Now we're going to throw on some pepperonis. All right. Usually you can get like 4, maybe 5 pepperonis on here. There we go. Throw that sucker down and we'll just let it cook. You can hear me. All right. What's up, Christina? How are ya? Glad you got your order in yesterday. Go Lions. Ah, Detroit Lions fan. Another Lions fan. 2 in a row. Who else? Who are you guys rooting for? You just hopped on. We are making a pizza chaffle. You missed the beginning, but I'll run through it real quick while this one's cooking up. We got an egg. We got a 1/3 cup of mozzarella cheese grated. And then we have pizza seasoning, i.e. Italian seasoning. We put that half of the mixture onto the griddle. You can use a waffle if you don't have the griddle. I like the griddle just because it's flat like pizza. You let it cook. Then I flip it, right, to cook it a little bit further, and then I put my toppings on. So I use some Rayo's pizza sauce right here. Bam. Just like a tablespoon of it. And then I use a little bit of Colby Jack cheese, and then I just put some pepperonis on the top. We're gonna let that cook for another 30, 45 seconds here, and I put it on my plate. We're gonna enjoy it. You wanna say hi? Yeah. All right, you talk to them for a minute. I gotta do something. I gotta get a fork. You're eating your lunch. Oh, look at your shirt. It's got a little flower on it. We went to the outlet mall today. Juliana needed some new shoes for school, so she got some new shoes. I think this is almost done. Should we check it out? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's gonna be good.
Is that the waffle one?
This is the griddle. It's like the pancake.
Oh.
We call them pancake or waffle because we have these at our cabin, and the
that looks like a pancake with pepperoni.
Pancake with pepperoni. There you go. We have one that's like a gingerbread shape. We have one that is a.
You should make a gingerbread pizza.
Oh, I should make a gingerbread pizza. One that's normal waffle, one that's the pancake. So we always switch off who gets what.
Why did you just put cheese on it?
So I put cheese on the bottom. So we're making a second one here. You put cheese on the bottom to just kind of give it a little crispiness. And it kind of reduces any eggy taste. It creates, it actually works really well. It's like my key to success in any chaffle is start with a little cheese and end with a little cheese. And it helps to crisp it up and make it really good. What's up from California? In Wisconsin, Packers all the way, of course. Go Saints, Loretta. Hi there. What's up, Sandy? All right, who else just hopped on? Type where you're from in the comments. Tell me how you're breaking your fast today. Would love to know. And this is cool. I'm overzealous and over quick to eat this, and then I burn the roof of my mouth, which is the worst. So, we got Quebec. Hey, Loretta from California. Let's see. Cut this. For those of you that missed me making the second one here, I'll start it. I'm gonna blow on it though.
Is that hot right there?
This is not hot. All the metal parts are hot though.
Is that part hot?
It's hot. I wouldn't touch it. It would burn you, but warmer than you need. So delicious. Hey, Jackie from Missouri. Sandy's a Packers fan. Breakfast with 90-second English muffin, poached egg, and Canadian bacon. So good. Sounds good. All right, so this is my pizza chaffle. This is what we made for, what I'm making for lunch today. I love it because it's an easy go-to, right? It's an easy, anytime that I need something, I don't have a lot in the fridge. We're going on a trip tomorrow. Keto Boss Babe and I are doing a rerun of our Hawaii trip that got canceled this summer. And so we're going to Hawaii tomorrow. What's up?
Is that ready?
Now, see all the steam? With chaffles, what you do is you cook it until the steam's gone. Steam means there's moisture that's being cooked out still. And we'll know. What's up, Ann? How are you? Hey, Brenda from Oklahoma. Hey, it's cooking. All right, I'm going to finish up the one that I made here before it gets cold. And then I'm going to have this as my number 2. Pretty simple lunch. Literally 1 egg, 1/3 cup of cheese, a little pizza sauce, some pepperoni. Not too shabby. So this pizza dough, I'm trying to capture the steam here. There you go. The pizza, for this recipe, the dough is literally an egg and some cheese. We have other pizza doughs or other pizza recipes on the blog. Go to simplefunketo.com or click on the link that's in the post and you'll be able to access it. So, you did the belly burn. Breaking your fast. What are your fast time? Do you always do fasting? I fast 5 days a week. I'll do a 16-hour fast. I usually start eating around noon and I stop eating around 8. So somewhere in that realm. I might start eating at 10 and I might stop eating at 6. I might start at noon and stop eating at 8, somewhere in that range. Usually 2 to 3 days a week I will eat before that. And then the rest of the week I do the intermittent fasting window. I feel that's a great protocol for people. The goal isn't to be always on like a calorie restriction. The goal for those 5 days of the belly burn that we do is definitely to dial it in. But every other week I'm eating a really strong lunch. I'm eating a really strong dinner, making sure I'm getting plenty of protein in, plenty of veggies in, and charging forward. So I hope that helps, Irene. And with that, guys, have an amazing day. Keep it simple, keep it fun, keep it keto. We'll talk to you soon.